Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Tactics Ogre Reborn walkthrough. So I'm actually just starting out in Chapter 4 after having, played through the Chaos route, which means that we'll be able to eventually recruit Cressida. I'm going to open up these talk topics though. Rift in the Dark Nights and Port Omish. Before we can recruit Cressida though, we have to do the Brigantis Castle. I'm guessing there's a couple of... I forgot about this one. So this is the Highlands battle. I don't think I'm gonna do this one on camera because I've already done this a bunch of times. Yeah, this is the one where we're just gonna blow this guy up. So what I'll do here actually is basically pick up this video from after the Brigantis Castle battles, because again I've already done this stuff. So if you want to see these battles, you can take a look at my Chapter 4 Law. Well, it's not really Chapter 4 Law, right? It's Chapter 4, but after having completed the Law events, to see these these battles. So again, I'll take a cut right here, and then I'll pick it up after having completed the Brigantis Castle battles as well. Okay, so I actually had originally planned on picking this video back up after the Brigantis Castle, but I realized that I actually need to throw in one more step here that's pretty important in terms of recruiting Cressida, which we're going to need to go to the Brigantis South Curtain Wall, but we're going to need to go in here with Denim and alone and without any weapons on. I'm just going to completely strip his gear. That's important because right now our Chaos frame with Galgastani is at 40. Now, if we don't do this step, we'll lose 5 on the Galgastani Chaos frame, which is somewhat of a problem. It's still we would be able to still recruit Cressida, but it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So I guess just keep that in mind. Definitely going to need to do this step here. Okay, so let's head on in here. We need to go to the South Curtain Wall again. Just really want to stress that we want to be here specifically. And I'm actually going to remove all of Denim's gear. This is pretty important to make sure that you don't actually end up fighting your way in here and losing the 5 on your Galgastani Chaos frame. So let's just make sure that we're doing that. We'll get all of this stuff unequipped and we'll go to battle. I actually did this in my Law route as well, though it wasn't as important for that.
Not a step farther. State your business. Only the faithful are permitted within.
Don't you recognize me? I've come for an audience with your High Priest.
I don't much care for your tone.
Steady there. That's Denim of Goliath you're talking to.
What?
I am unarmed. I mean no ill will.
I'll be the judge of that. How do I know you don't have a half-dozen soldiers with you?
Leave off. Sir Denim isn't the sort to lie to us.
I knew you were always there, man.
A grave insult.
Enough! Sheath your swords! You two! I am Olivia, a Sibyl of the Order here. You wish to meet with our leader, Abuna Pranset? Come this way.
What did you say? Abuna Pranset?
Yes. Your father is here.
I don't understand.
Please, we must hurry. There isn't much time.
What do you mean?
The great Father Falaha calls him to his side. I'm sorry, Denim.
What?
When we discovered him in the Corpse Vale near Heim, he lacked even the strength to stand.
What place is this Vale?
It is a small cavern where those afflicted with incurable disease or plague are kept.
Plague?
We did all that we could to save him, but his condition only worsens.
The Dark Knights had a hand in this, didn't they?
He was tortured, yes, and made to quaff a vile draught meant to loosen the lips and the mind.
Father.
Let us go.
Father, it is I, Denon.
Ah, Denon. You've come at last. There is something I must tell you.
It's about my sister, isn't it?
Kashua is not your sister, as you know. She is the last remnant of Dorgalua's line, the Princess Versalia Oberith. Kashua's mother was one of the Queen's handmaidens, a girl named Manaflora.
You want to speak with me? What of?
I was hoping, Your Highness, that I might be granted a short leave.
I am dismayed. Do you not know you're the only one in this castle to whom I can confide my heart, Manaflora? The more your betrayal cuts to the quick. Did you think me blind? Forgive me. I should have known that a king risen from the peasantry would prefer a simple country girl. Your forgiveness, I beg you. Forgive you? I might as soon strangle you. You will serve me for the rest of your days, Manaflora. Do you understand? My slave till you die. Wait. Surely you are not with child.
She gave birth to Kashua not long after departing the castle.
How is Manaflora? Ah, I feared as much. The strain was too much for her delicate heart to bear. So, that is Versalia.
Is that to be her name? Versalia?
It was His Highness's wish to have his daughter named so. I heard it from his very lips.
We should tell him. You will want to know.
Have you not heard? Queen Vernata will bear her own child a month hence. No, it is best that only you and I know of this.
Then, what should I do with the child?
Keep her. You lost a child recently. Kashua, was it? Raise this one in her stead.
As my own flesh and blood?
Yes, for her sake, and the good of Valeria.
But how?
I am sure you will find a way. Ah, I have something for you. Take these necklaces. They should fetch a good price.
What? Where are these from?
They were a gift from His Highness to celebrate the birth of his child. He intended that the blue be given to a prince, the red to a princess.
But I could not sell these.
You will need money if you're to raise a child, and a princess besides. You and I both grew up commons. You know what it is to need. What we must do. Give it no more thought, Prancet. This is the only way.
But Branton deceived me. He used his knowledge of Manaflora in the girl to advance his position within the church. I erred, Denham. When the king passed away, had I only offered up Kashua then, this war might never have come to pass. But I couldn't let her go. When I heard her call me father, I could not take that away from her, or her from me.
I had no idea.
The Dark Knights have searched long and hard for Kashua, but not to make her sovereign of Valyria. They pursue another purpose.
You know this purpose?
Yes. Her crowning ceremony was for show. They don't want her upon a throne. They want King Dorgalawa's legacy.
What legacy? Some sort of artifact?
I do not know what it is. Only that it rests with the king. Now that they have Kashua, they seek the tomb.
And my sister knows where it is?
No. She knows nothing. Yet her role is vital. Only one who shares the Dynast King's blood can undo the seal upon the tomb.
They're using her.
Yes. And when she has fulfilled her purpose, they'll...
Father, you must rest.
Listen to me, Denham. You must save Kashua. You are the only one who can. You can lead her to her rightful destiny. Do this for us. For the...
Father!
Find Maruva. He was once Archieris in our order. He can help you.
Say no more, Father. You must conserve your strength.
No, it is not about you. Become a stone along the path to our salvation. You must look with clear eyes, Denham. Make the right choice. Lead us along the true path. Make our way. Do this. Only this.
You mustn't talk. You must rest.
Forgive me.
Father! Father.
There is something else you must know.
Can it not wait?
No. It concerns you and the Regent Branton.
What?
He and your father were siblings, true brothers by blood.
Branton's my uncle. Then who am I?
Your true name is Denim Morn. You are Bakram.
That's madness. I won't believe it. Me? Bakram?
Please, good sir, calm. Think back. When you were quite young, you resided with Abuna Pranset in the royal city of Hain.
Sybil! You lie!
I wish it was so, but I speak true. As a child, you oft played on the grounds of Archiaris Maruva's villa.
Stop this! Please!
You spent your days in play with Maruva's 4 daughters there.
Go on.
You were closest to the girl who shared your birth year. One day, as you played by the water, this girl wandered too deep and began to drown.
What? How do you know that? But that was my sister who was drowning. No. No, she saved me. I remember.
In her struggling, the girl struck her head, leaving a small scar.
It was you.
It was my eldest sister, Saria, who fished us out.
How is this possible?
I am the daughter of Maruva, who was once Archiaris of Valaha.
I cannot.
You can. You must, Denim. You are who you were born to be.
What?
Now stand, Denim. What you are, who you are, has no bearing on who you will become. Even were you born Bakram, the ideals for which you strove would be no different. Surely you did not dream of a kingdom for one people only. Remember your father's words.
Yes. It's as you say. It does not matter who I am. It matters only how I live, what I achieve. Thank you, Sybil Olivia.
I am pleased. You are the Denim I remember.
Olivia!
Saria! Sistina! How I rejoice to see you again!
What are you doing in Brigantes? Where is father?
I know not where father is.
How is that possible? You were with him.
He blamed himself for your departure from the Order. His days were spent locked in his quarters, though I believe his heart wandered elsewhere. When he did leave the castle on the night the Dark Knights attacked Rhyme, he never returned.
Where might he have gone? I may know. The Hagia Banamuba. It is a place of worship to Ishtar, goddess of light. Father studied there in his youth. If he has left the Order, he has slipped from his faith. He would go there to find direction. I am sure of it.
You may be right.
Let us pray I am.
We must go to the Hagia Banamuba at once, then.
Wait, where's our sister Sherry?
That's right. There were 4 of you, weren't there?
Sister?
Sherry has betrayed us. She's gone to Branton.
What? That cannot be!
I fear it is, Olivia. After leaving the Order, Sherry surrendered herself to the Bakram. She serves as Branton's right hand now.
Oh, my sister, my sister.
Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit different. You know, here on the Chaos route, obviously, since the other two sisters are recruited. But anyway, so what I'll end up doing here is picking this up at some point after Hagia Banhamuba. I think, actually, let me see here. Yeah, the Balmamusa Dead becomes available now, but we don't have enough of Galgastani Chaos Frame to do that yet, so I'm going to have to wait. Yeah, so I'm actually not sure where I'll pick this video up again. It'll probably be... Man, it might actually be after Heim, because basically we need to get some of the Galgastani. I mean, honestly, there's a way to do this right now to get Cressida. I think even right now, but it would involve basically it's called the Death March. Well, people refer to it as Death March. Anyways, it's where you hire a bunch of level 1 Galgastanis, go into, I think you can do this in a training battle, and have somebody like a non-Galgastani basically kill them off in the training battle, and then just retreat and keep repeating the process until your Galgastani Chaos Frame is above 50. At which point you should be able to start the Balmamusa Dead side quest, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it like that. That's never sounded that appealing to me. I think what I'm going to do is actually just continue on and do the battles in Heim, and basically I'll do the Lord route again, which is going to get us a bunch of Galgastani Chaos Frame. So yeah, if you go Princess, the problem is you'll only get 5 to your Galgastani Chaos Frame, which would mean you would need to do an additional step, which you can do by going to Karitanai after Heim, and then when Maruva asks you if you want to do the Forbidden Magic, or the quest for the Forbidden Magic, if you tell Maruva that you're unsure that you can handle it, you'll get another 10 to your Galgastani Chaos Frame, which will put you over the amount that you need in order to recruit Cressida. I'm not going to go that far. I'm just going to go to Lord, and then right after Heim, I should be able to do the side quest. So, my guess actually here is that I'll pick this up right after the Royal City of Heim, and yeah, we'll pick it up there. Okay, so the next step here in kind of this process is what to do with Kashua. Now, if she was not, or if she was present in the previous battle, and you want to go with the Princess route to do this, which I don't recommend, that's going to be a lot more difficult. But if you do want Princess, and she was in the previous battle there at Brigantis Castle, you need to answer her in a certain way if you want to recruit her. So if she was a combatant, what you need to say is, I did only what I had to do, which is the second option here. Then the second choice, you need to answer her with, you are my sister and I love you. Now, I am not going to go that route. I think that the Lord route is much better for recruiting Cressida. So there's 2 ways to go about that. Either you take her out, take out Kashua in the Brigantis castle battle when it's her and Lancelot. If you just take her out there, then you're done and you're automatically going to be Lord. Otherwise, you kind of have to answer her wrong or an incorrect way. And if you just say, I never abandoned you, basically she will off herself.
I had obligations, duties to fulfill, but in spirit I was ever at your side.
Is this war so important to you?
Ending it is, but I need your help to do it, sister.
You beast! You would use me as the Dark Knights have. You, of all people!
No, you have it wrong. The Dark Knights would have kept you a vassal in your own kingdom, a puppet, no more. Come with us, sister. Together we will see you crowned a true queen.
I want no crown! It is you, and Lodus and all of the rest who clamor for my throne. No more. I can take no more.
Calm, sister. It'll be all right.
I'm past all that now. Forgive me, Denim.
Sister, no! Someone, help us!
I am a burden. No more.
No! No!
All right, so I'm going to skip the rest of this stuff. It's nothing that we haven't already seen. So there is a new title earned, a tragic hero. I'm going to go into the Warren report here, and we'll just take a look at the chaos frame. So we're still at 40, which means, but now that we are in the Lord route, we're going to be able to do the next step, which is going to take place at the royal city of Heim. So I will basically just skip, the stuff for the battles from here until that next choice, which is going to be post Heim, and it'll be basically a question of what to do with looters in the city, I think it is. So I'll pick that back up once we get there, and we'll get our Galgastani Chaos Frame boost because of that. Okay, so the next step here is, because we're Lord, we get the option of either cracking down or ignoring the looting, and we want to ignore it to get plus 15 with Galgastan, so we will go with the top option here. And we'll just skip this because I've already seen this. Bringer of Strife. Alright, so now in the Warren report, we've got enough Galgastani Chaos Frame in order to get Cressida. So at this point now we can start the quest, which is, let's go with this talk option here. We're looking at, again, we're going to do the Balmamusa Dead. So it says, in recent memory, Balmamusa has been the site of a tragic massacre, and now it bears witness to a tragedy of a different kind. Legions of walking dead now stalk the town, having appeared out of nowhere. It's not known where they originated, but we can hope they will be stopped before too much damage is done. Okay, so if you went with the princess route, you actually don't get the option of whether or not to ignore the looting, and instead you end up just getting, I think it's 5. Let me just reference this again. Yeah, it's just 5 with Galgastan instead of 15. And so again, if you're on the princess route, you'll actually only be at 40 at this point, which is a big issue. You won't be able to, recruit or start on the Cressida recruitment. So what you'll actually need to do is then go into the talk options here and get the Ancient Temples topic read. Once you do the Ancient Temples, then you can go do the battles at all of the fortresses, and then after that, then you can come back here to Karitanai, and you'll have a conversation with Maruva. Maruva then asks basically if you think you can handle the forbidden magic or not. If you say that you're unsure that you can handle it, you'll get another plus 10 to the Galgastani Chaos Frame. At that point, an option would be to do the Death March. Just really quickly. It shouldn't take long, because you only need about 1 more point. I don't know if let me back up. I don't know if you can do the or if you can recruit Cressida at exactly 50 Galgastani Chaos Frame, or if it needs to be 51. I haven't tested that. I probably won't either, because that's not fun. So anyways, but that said, if you do still need another plus 5 with Galgastan, or if you need to get to 55 or whatever, if you want to, let me back up. If you want to get even more points with the Galgastanis and raise your Chaos Frame higher, another option is to go do the Pirate's Graveyard, and then at the bottom, when Azelstan asks you if you want to take the treasure, just refuse to. And you'll get +5 with Galgaston. So that's another way to hit 55, again, if you've gotten Princess. But that's all just a gigantic mess, and I don't recommend doing that. So anyways, let's head on in here into Balmamusa and do this next battle. This is going to be, you know, one of the requirements here to recruit Cressida. And again, because I'm already at 55 Galgastani Chaos Frame, then I'm just going to, you know, kind of continue this. I just realized, though, I wonder if Oleus is going to get any experience for this. I know she just leaves, but I'm a little worried that she'll get experience here too. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. If she gets, unfortunately, if she gets experience here, I'll probably have to redo this. But look at there. There's another undead Hydra. So yeah, all kinds of fun enemies here. A lot of Galgastanis. Here's another undead Juggernaut. There was an undead Juggernaut actually in the last battle where Oleus, or where you save Oleus and Devil. So that's kind of cool. Let's dump a couple of these characters out of here. Bring in my clerics. Yeah, there's an ice, basically a free ice charm for reviving. Let's do resurrect and resurrect. Okay, let's turn off AI and let's do this.
Who could have done this? Sleep, souls. Embrace the waiting everworld. No. This does not go well. I cannot deliver them all to rest.
You there! Are you all right?
You've saved me.
Flee while you can.
May the protection of the Father be with you.
No! Blast! If we'd only arrived sooner. She still lives. Quick, aid her!
Yeah, that's the plan, to aid her. All right, let's do this. So yeah, a lot of different undead here, especially, you know, specifically zombies. If you want to try to grab some, it's kind of an interesting way to get them. You know, generally, if you're trying to do like and I think it's mostly if you're trying to do a no incapacitations run, right? Like, you could always grab, or you could always zombify your own units, but that requires an incapacitation, right? So you'd have to knock them out in battle, and then revive them with a necromancer. So, being that I'm still, you know, going for no incapacitations, which at some point I could probably stop worrying about that, but yeah, anyways, I was kind of like to keep that in mind. That undead Hydra, though, that's pretty cool. There is one at the end of the game, though, as well, down in the, basically in the final, like, stretch of the game, after the Hanging Gardens levels, but kind of another interesting place to grab one would be here. Is let me check something real quick. So this guy a zombie too? Oh, it's a rogue though. I can't do anything with him. Kind of an interesting level too, because when you revive Olia, she just jumps up and retreats. So that's kind of cool. Oh, I should have brought in. Should have brought somebody, or I should have equipped the Brynhilder's sword on somebody for a free, resurrection. Didn't even think about that. Lobber probably works here as well. You could use a Hollowing Stone or Hallowing Stone. Down you go. Alright, let's see if I can reach her. Yep, I can. Just like that.
I am revived. Thank you, good sir. I would aid you in return.
You need to mend yourself first. That will be best done elsewhere. Go, quickly.
May the protection of the Father be with you.
Later. Down you go. One thing, eh? Oh wow, what a bozo. Completely missed. Alright, let's do that right. Learn to aim, buddy. Alright, that's that.
Unusual for zombies to attack en masse like this. Perhaps the woman we saved knows something. We can ask her while we tend to her wounds.
Indeed we can. Let's see if she actually gets any experience, because that would be annoying. And that would mean I would have to redo this. Nope, she's not showing up in the list, which is good. Good stuff.
I came here with my companions to treat and heal those caught up in this war. The attack came without warning. The zombies, they moved like a troop of living men. It was an organized attack.
You believe this was not a chance event, but a willful act? Someone sent those zombies on the town.
I fear so. But who would put the dead to such...
Steady.
I fear that the respite from death you have given me is but temporary. The zombies move to attack Almorica. Please, you must protect the people there. Give the dead their deserved rest.
I promise we'll do all we can.
Thank you. I go to my Maker in peace.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot Elias dies on this route, so. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.